Hello, my viewers out there. Welcome once again to Lorenzo Technology. An Excel if statement is a logical function that compares a value to an expected result and returns a value based on whether the comparison is true or false. Now we have two things there. You compare two things, whether it is true or false. Now, if it is false, we will now return the value if it is false. Okay. So now what is if function? Now the if function in Excel checks if one or more conditions are true and returns a value based on the first true condition. It can be used to replace multiple nested ifs. So the syntax for the if statement is if you first test the logical test 1, the value if this logical test return true. Now logical test 2, the value if it return false. You can test up to like 127 logical tests and it will return it at once for you. Okay, this is my Microsoft Excel and I'm going to use a simple student result template. Okay, we have the first column to be the name, the second column to be the test 1, the third column to be the test 2, the fourth column to be the test 3, and the fifth column to be the exams, and then the total. Okay, so we are going to use this column for total and check if the student pass or not. Remember, in our if statement, it returns true if after comparing the logical test it true, and it return false if it is what false. Okay, so in the formula bar you can refer back to our previous videos how to know your cell address and other things. So you start with equality sign, so equal to if you open bracket, what is our logical test? We are testing the column F. Anybody that score 45 above should be what pass. Anything below 45 should be what fail. So we said if F2 is greater than or equal to 45, comma, what is the value? What do you want to return if that is true? We said we want it to be what pass if that is true, comma, then what do we want to return if that is false? We say we want to return what fell. So we close and then you close the bracket, then you press enter on your keyboard. Okay, so this is the condition. Now this is our logical test and this is the condition if it is true, and this is the condition if it is false. We are saying that if F2, anybody that score under total, score anything above 45 should be passed, then anybody that is below 45 should be what fail. So you click and drag, it will automatically calculate others for you. Now look at this is pass because the person scored what 82. Now this is what fell because we say anything that's greater than or equal to 45. So this is 42 and is less than 45, so that is why it returned what fell. So that is how to apply a simple if statement. Okay, so now let's move to if statement. Now from the remark we want to say that anybody that have 80 should be what A, anybody that have 70 should be B, anybody that have below 70 should be C, and so on. So that is when you have more than one conditions, that is when you make use of if statement. So we say equal to, okay, let me show you another method of using it. You go to your formula bar, you click on your insert function, and then you type ifs, okay, and then you click OK. Now it will bring out this dialog box. What is our first logical test? Now our first logical test will be F2 is what greater than or equal to what 80. Okay, 70, let's use 70, and then what will be the value if that is true? We say it should be what A, and we go to the second one, we say F2 is greater than or equal to what? 60. 60. Now what condition do we want to put there? We say it should return B. Now the third one is we say that F2 is greater than or equal to what? 50. 50 should return what? Should return what? C. Okay. Now the next condition should be anything less than 50. We say F2 less than 50. It should return what? F. Now you now click what? OK. Now if you look at our first one is A because the person have what? 70. Now our condition was if F2 is greater than or equal to 70. So this is greater than or equal to 70. So that is why the person is called what? A. So we can just click and drag down. You see, this person that have F has what? 49. Now from our connection we said anybody that have less than what? 50 should be what? F.